Hello everyone, welcome back to Danganronpa V3. Well, I'm not happy. Not at all. I don't like it when anyone is killed, but for some reason, this has hit me. I know that we had some struggles with Miyu, but she didn't deserve this. Not at all. I'm very upset. I don't even know where to begin, but I guess we just have to start at the beginning and do our best. Boy, I don't even know. This is gonna be rough because I think I told a lot of you in the last one that I'm having surgery soon. I've decided what I'm gonna do is just go through the entire investigation, collect all the information we can, and then I'm gonna have to put it on hiatus while I go get surgery. People told me not to do this trial before I go into surgery, which means, boy howdy, it must be a doozy. It's gotta be. Everyone's warning me not to. So I'm gonna take you guys' advice. And then when we come back, we'll have time to look over everything. I'll have time to rewatch my investigation videos if I need help. And I think we'll be okay. It sucks that that's where we're gonna have to cut it, but I think that's what we're gonna do. At least so I can have a little bit of like, well, I got all the information I can. At least we won't be in too much of a holding pattern. Hopefully.
Like I thought.
Smoogie, what'll we do? Now, right now, I don't even know who to suspect. I know last time I said that Smugie's the only one I really trust because she was close to us, but if you think about it, was she with us? Excuse me, I had to sneeze. Was she with us? Not really. Did we have our eyes on her at all times? No, we didn't. And she said that she saw what looked like Miyu out the window, but didn't she like wait on that? Didn't she not come to get us right away? So I'm not even sure if we can trust her at this point. I don't, honestly, I'm not trusting anybody. Not a single one of them, which I think makes me more upset than anything else. In the previous ones, I've kind of had some inklings that, oh, well, it couldn't have been that person. But in this one so far, I don't have any of that. I think it could be any of these people, which isn't bad. I have a bad feeling. Ever since I thought I saw Miyu from the dining room window. Yeah, but you didn't come get me immediately when that happened, did you? Also, oh, guys. Kokichi's our partner this time. Well, I'm so happy about that. Hopefully it proves to be a little bit useful and not just piss me off every 5 seconds. You thought you saw Miyu?
Oh.
Yeah, I told Shuichi about it. Yeah, like 10 minutes after the fact, though. Isn't that what she said? There's a small window in the dining room. Maybe 10 minutes ago I looked through it and I thought I saw Miyu. So why wouldn't you come tell me immediately? When we knew that she was stuck over there. It seems like an important piece of information, doesn't it? Oh, you saw Miyu then. I thought I must have been mistaken since she should have been by the chapel. You're only saying you were mistaken so you don't have to feel guilty.
What?
Huh?
Because
If you had been positive, if it was Miyu, you could have done something sooner. I guess he's not wrong about that. That's kind of going with what we said. Girl, why didn't you tell me quicker? You could have prevented her death, you know.
Hey,
That's just speculation, Kokichi. You can't judge in hindsight.
My bad.
Well, we went a little off topic there. Anyway, I wanted to ask you something. What did you do after you thought you saw Miyu? I thought I was mistaken, but it really bothered me so. About 10 minutes later, I told Shuichi, and while we were talking about it, that's when we heard the noise. Yeah. So she was with us when we heard the noise at the least, but we don't know if anything was set up previously by her. At this point, everyone's a suspect. What? What was that sound? It sounded as if something was struck very hard. It came from outside, but... Oh, man. We heard a loud noise and rushed out into the entrance hall. That did happen. For now, let's go outside and check. Oh no! Then we thought we heard Kibo, which was very strange. But when we checked on Kibo, wasn't he across the bridge with the rest of the people? That was Kibo's voice, right? I think I heard him outside. He sounded close. So that's also a mystery.
huh?
Keyboy's voice, huh? Wasn't he at the chapel? He
Okay.
was, but Smoogie and I are positive it was his voice. We heard Kibo from the entrance hall when he should have been at the chapel. Well, that's weird, because you shouldn't be able to hear anything between the chapel and the mansion. That's also true. Even Miu said it. That's right, Kokichi. She did say that. Yeah, like you can't fucking hear anything at all while you're inside the map loading point. Oh. Guys, I'm gonna miss her dialogue a little bit.
I see.
When she wasn't, like, bashing people, when she was just swearing willy-nilly, it was fun. You're right. The sound shouldn't reach through the map loading point. So how did we hear Kibo's voice? How were we able to hear the Kibo at mansion if he was at the chapel? Maybe someone's lying.
What?
Lying? Boy, if anybody knows about lying here, it's Kokichi. I'm starting to feel like he's the ultimate liar or something. Like that would make sense. Then he could say his ultimate was anything he fucking wanted at this point. That's been bugging me. By the way, Kokichi, did you hear the loud noise or Kibo's voice at all? Well, I'm not sure. I must not have noticed because I was too busy searching. Now keep in mind, Kokichi was supposed to be in the room next to us. Did we see him at all during that time? Not really. We did see him go in there, but that's about it. You're lying to his face. Kaito? Hey. Kaito, you keep interrupting me when I talk. Do you like me or something? Because Kokichi's into it.
Don't screw around.
Who would like you, dumbass? I was interested in Shuichi's conversation.
Huh?
My conversation? You heard Kibo's voice when it should have been impossible. Can you tell me more about it? Well, what I said before was pretty much everything. After that, we headed back to the chapel to see what happened. We saw Gonta as we left the mansion, and the three of us went to the river together. That's when we met up with Kokichi.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we used the signboard that I found as a bridge. What about it, though? Did you notice anything? Yeah, Kaito, you were on the roof. Did you hear anything up there? Or wait, he might not have even have been on the roof at that time, actually. He probably logged off before that, I'm assuming.
But...
Well, see, you're working hard. It looks like you're starting to take this game seriously, Kaito.
Shut up!
Shut up! Oh, brother. Okay, all that for Tsumugi's account, alright? Oh, and the loud noise as well. And we leveled up. Hooray. Kibo, can you tell us why we heard you shouting? I've been wondering, what was the secret of the outside world that we were searching for anyway? I don't think any of us found it. That's true. We got sidetracked by Miu's murder case. We never discovered what the secret actually was. We couldn't find anything at the chapel, and you found nothing at the mansion, right?
Okay.
No, Tsumugi and I didn't find anything.
My bad.
I didn't find anything either. That's probably the same with Kaito and Gonta too, right?
Right?
And knowing them, if they had found something, they would have told us right away. That's probably true.
Yeah.
Yes, they would have, unlike you.
Whoa.
Wow, Shuichi, did you hear that? The robot's being sassy with me. What? Don't pop a boner here and now. We've got important things to do. I know you're in love with Kibo, but please.
That's so mean.
Did you know? Robots don't need warm blood to function. They become cold like this. Oh, please, you're probably into it. That's why he was more concerned about the secret of the outside world than poor Miu. He told us he couldn't cry even if he wanted to. He went so far to stage his dramatic reaction.
That's wrong.
That's not true. I'm hoping we can discover the truth too.
Oh.
You're a pretty advanced robot. You can't be sassy and make excuses. Kibo, just ignore. Kokichi, I know you're gonna get the truth out of these people, but do you have to belittle them to do it? It's gonna get on my nerves. I'm just telling you right now. Fine, Checkers, what do you have to tell me? You don't have to be so wary of me. Yeah, right. I still think you set this whole thing up, sir. I'm keeping an eye out in case Kaito tries to bother you.
It's true.
Kaito's not bothering me at this point, although he does have to explain why he left. That's a big problem. Don't take it the wrong way, though. I'm not trying to replace Kaito as your partner, okay? But I'll help you as much as I can. Where are you going to investigate now? What is he trying to do? Why does he insist on following me around? Probably to cast suspicion somewhere else. I'm highly suspicious of him at the moment. Maki, are you the only one sane enough to help me with this? What do we do? Maki was such a good help to me before. Maki was working on the computer. Her hand was moving around the mouse rapidly. Maki, do you know how to use this? You know how to work that computer, Maki?
Nope.
Not really. I've never used this program before either. I see. I imagine that it would be difficult to understand unless you were an expert. Well, I did find the text file regarding this program. Oh, well that's good. Let's look at it. Maybe we can find something out. It has info about the program's basic features, but other than that, there's not much.
Oh.
Whoa, what does it say? Shut up. Nobody interested in you.
Ah.
If you don't want to tell me, at least tell it to Shuichi. According to this text file, the Killing Game Simulator used a certain program as the base. It's called Neo World Program. So, we know what that is, but I'm assuming none of these kids know what that is. Neo World Program? I've never heard of it.
Well,
In this Killing Game Simulator, objects can't break. Your body's 5 senses are connected to your avatar, and your avatar cannot be harmed. But any damage inflicted on your avatar would transfer to your body in the real world. So I'm thinking, I mean, we need to look at Miyu's body, and I don't really want to, but we need to. So I think they're kind of hinting that something was done to her in the virtual world, and she ended up dead here. I don't think anything was done to her here. That's my initial response, but we're gonna have to look at her body to make sure. That matches what Miyu told us.
that's true.
If your avatar receives fatal damage, then your real body will die from shock.
Huh?
From shock?
Oh.
Whoa, this is the first time we're hearing about this. If someone receives a fatal injury in the virtual world, they die in the real world. Well, your 5 senses are connected, so it makes sense you'd feel the same amount of pain.
Right?
So it wouldn't be too surprising if you died from fatal injury.
Oh, man.
Oh, but the more important question is, why did Miyu keep such an important detail secret? That is strange. I have no idea why she wouldn't mention such an important detail. I have 2 thoughts. She wanted to set up something herself to kill somebody, or she kept it a secret because she knew that if we knew, somebody would kill somebody. One of those 2 things. That's what I'm thinking. Did she hide that from us on purpose? She was being very vague. Even Miyu's a suspect, which just sounds stupid because she's the one that got killed.
Well,
What if she tried to set up something though and someone got her? Oh no, there's just too many possibilities. That says it all about the virtual world's basic features. You know, honestly, guys, that could be why she was so excited to get everybody in there. What if she was planning something? Oh no, it's way too early for me to speculate about this now. We have to get everything under our belt and then we'll see if any of it lines up with what I'm thinking. The rest of the virtual world is the same as the real world, including the laws of physics. Warps and special transportation mounts they don't exist.
I see.
So you can only cruise around moving your avatar.
How boring.
Well, she should have added warps and mounts to the virtual world and make it like wow. That's all it says in the text file.
Thank you.
Excuse me. Thank you, Maki. That was very helpful. Okay, Killing Game Simulator. But is the info in the text file correct?
what are you talking about?
What do you mean?
Nuh-uh.
Well, I'm not doubting you or anything, Maki, but I'm just saying it could have been rewritten. It's possible someone rewrote the original info with false info, you know? But to determine that, you would need an extensive knowledge of computers. Which, who has that? Really, only Miyu. Maybe Kibo, but didn't he say that he didn't know how to interface with this?
It's my time to shine.
This looks like a job for me.
Wait, why you? What?
Huh?
What are you doing there, sir? You alright?
Huh?
Stop it.
Don't get in our way.
I won't get in the way. I want to help you. Let me help with the investigation. Hey, help with the... Monotaro, what are you saying?
Hey,
Mom, please. Won't you let me help with the investigation?
Why do you want to help? Guys, excuse me. I'm so sorry.
Ever since I forgot I'm bad with computers, I'm good with computers now.
What are you talking
That
about?
logic doesn't make any sense.
No way! You can't, Monotaro. We're not allowed to help the participants. As mascots, we gotta stick to that rule.
I don't care.
I don't give a fart about the rules. I want to help everyone. I want to avenge my dead mommy.
Oh. Did that really hit him hard? Oh, dear.
Huh?
Your mommy. You mean Miyu?
Not that. Oh, Monotaro, you've forgotten again. You've forgotten that she's not our mother. I want to. You've forgotten about the important person you need to protect. Shut up, you pig. I'm busy avenging Mommy's death. Oh, how sad, but it looks like this is goodbye. I love you, but there's someone I need to protect.
Oh my god, these references.
Goodbye.
Where are you going?
So long. Farewell.
I'll be to say goodbye. Oh, she's gone. Oh, I think her feelings were really hurt.
Alrighty, let's do this.
Huh?
Do what?
So what?
I don't care either way. If you want to help, that's fine. True, I suppose, but
Thanks.
Thanks. I'll do my best for Mommy's sake.
No.
wait, perhaps we should. Oh, he's doing his best for his dead mommy. I'm so touched. Shut up. You are not really crying, are you? Oh, checkers.
Okay.
All right, fine. I'll leave it to you then. I suppose I have no choice.
All right.
Alright, I'll start analyzing the computer right away.
All right, you do that. Play the Xbox. Let me. Oh.
Yeah!
Yes. There he goes. To the extreme.
This stinky little computer is no match for my hands.
No, you don't even have hands.
Yeah. His hands are going at such an intense speed that the friction is creating fire.
Sir, if you blow up the computer, that won't help us. All right, the Xbox is on fire.
All right.
I've already analyzed a few things.
Huh?
Already?
Okay.
The text file is consistent with the original program. It doesn't look like it was altered.
Yay!
Also, I found this too.
What? The ninja stars.
Is this...
This looks like the information of when everyone logged in and out. Oh. Yeah, that's gonna be important.
Okay.
There's no sign this was altered either. It's definitely accurate information.
Hey.
Could you show it to me? Let's see it. All right, look at this. Oh, my. Uh-oh, look at all this, though. Himiko, Tsumugi, Kaito, Kibo, Shuichi login, Maki login, Kokichi Gonta login, Miyu login. That was when we all went in together, was it not? Miyu was the last. Kaito log out. And he logged out quite a bit earlier than everyone else. Kibo log out, Himiko, Maki, Gonta, Tsumugi, Shuichi, Koichi.
Well...
Aside from Miyu, everyone has logged in and out once. Oh, that's right, Miyu hasn't logged out at all.
You're right.
Then it would appear that no one secretly logged out and logged back in. No, once Kaito logged out, he stayed out. Then my main concern becomes... Kaito? He logged out ahead of us. It couldn't be him. Well, here's the thing. I'm really under the impression that Miyu was killed in the virtual world and she ended up being killed here. If that's the case, well, we have to look again at when she died. I don't think 517 is the same time as when she was killed. We'll have to look at that again. If that's true, then he might be the only one that's not guilty. Log in, log out record. Okay, this is gonna be a doozy, I can tell.
Also, there's something I else noticed, when I was analyzing the program.
So,
It looks like some parts of the program were rewritten.
Huh?
The program's been rewritten? Well, when did that happen?
Oh.
Well, obviously Miyu was the only person capable of doing that.
hey,
So which files did she rewrite? What did she change?
okay.
I'll analyze that, of course, but it's gonna take a little time.
Yeah.
Well, as long as it's done by the class trial, then Shuichi will be able to avenge Miyu. He's just saying whatever he wants.
All right.
Alright, I'll keep analyzing the crap out of this program.
Wow, you're so reliable. Man, you and him should be best buds, and you guys should be carted off to a desert island together and be best buds where I don't have to deal with either of you.
That's true.
Yeah, way more than you. Get that burn in, Maki. It's fine. Alright, let me... Can I just look at that real quick? I usually look at everything once we have everything, because then it tends to make more sense. But let's just do this one more time. 6:30. When did Kaito log out? 5:17. It doesn't... If I'm right and she was killed in the virtual world, then that would almost dissolve Kaito unless something really weird's happening. Well, Kaito, do you have anything to say about why you logged out?
That's right.
Shuichi, I gotta explain, just so you don't misunderstand. Please do. Because if it's you, I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. You're talking about how you logged out by yourself. Okay, let's hear it. Ah, shit. He's not gonna say nothing with Kokichi here, is he?
What?
Why are you...
Yeah.
Feel free to lie, of course. Exposing lies is the real pleasure of the game, after all.
Don't screw around.
What?
Hey.
Kaito, ignore him and talk to me, okay? Just pretend he's not there. You know, like I've been doing this whole time.
I mean,
About the whole logging out thing? I don't get it myself. What do you mean? When I was looking for the secret of the outside world, a circle lit up under me. I was suddenly sucked in, and before I knew it, I was logged out. Oh, he did mention this before. That he just was logged out, and it wasn't him that did it. The same thing happened when I used the phone to log out, but how did it happen on the roof? Was it a glitch? Or did someone do it? What happened after you logged out?
So...
Everyone else was still logged in, but I didn't know if it was okay for me to log back in. So I just went back to my room and slept. It was dawn and I was pretty tired. Wait a minute now. You have to use the phone to log out. Is it possible that someone could have logged him out using his name? Does it need to be the voice match, or is it just the name? That's what we don't know about. If it's the voice match, then I don't know how that could have happened. The body discovery announcement woke you?
Okay.
That's right, I heard it and rushed back here. Boy, I really want to believe him, I really do. Only because I don't think I could handle it if he did this. Man, I think there's 2 people right now that I couldn't handle if they did. 3 people I couldn't handle if they did this. And I think you know who they are. Do you remember what condition Miu's body was in when you logged out?
My bad.
I didn't pay attention to it. I don't know. I feel like she probably wasn't dead then. I feel like you would have noticed. I know we didn't look at it too long because kind of I didn't want to. But her body was gruesome and I don't like it. Boy, I think it was the worst one so far. We're gonna have to look at it closely, unfortunately, but I feel like he would have noticed it. Even if he wasn't trying to pay attention to it. You didn't notice anything wrong, like whether she was dead or not?
Shut up!
Like I said, I don't know. Was sorry. I just need to object to the contradiction in that testimony, right?
Don't screw around!
I said I'm not lying. Tell him, Shuichi.
Shuichi!
No, Shuichi, in order to find the truth, you can't be biased. Well, I have news for you. Oh, alright, Kaito's account. So he was logged out without doing it himself. Okay. How about you?
I never thought Miu would be killed. When I saw her avatar there not moving, I thought maybe, but...
You're right.
That's right. You saw that Miu's avatar in the virtual world has stopped moving. When did that happen?
Me, Kibo, Makiel found her avatar.
Hey!
Can you tell me any more about that? Any details?
We were looking for the secret of the outside world at the chapel.
Hey!
Miu was too, right?
No. Miu volunteered to look around the outside. She wasn't with us.
Oh, okay. Miu volunteered to look around outside?
We searched, but we couldn't find anything. Then right when we were starting to get tired, all of a sudden we heard a really loud sound.
Okay, so they heard the sound too, and they were all together. If they were all together at that time, that kind of means that they all have alibis, at least for each other. That must be the sound I heard as well.
Something must have hit the wall of the chapel really hard. We felt it all the way from inside.
Something hitting the chapel wall?
We all rushed outside to check the side of the chapel and we found Miu's avatar.
That's when you went to log out? To check Miu's real body, correct?
But when we went to the river, the bridge was gone. Then while we were standing around wondering what to do, you guys showed up.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so Himiko, Kibo, and Maki were all together. Surely none of them snuck off to do anything or they would have been seen. Miu was by herself. That testimony sounded important, especially how they couldn't cross the river. Because if they weren't able to cross, and no one could have gone between the mansion and the chapel. This helps us narrow down the people who could have come in contact with her. Who could have come into contact with Miu at the chapel? Not those 3, because they would have been seen, okay? So maybe they're a little less suspicious than the rest. So Himiko, Kibo, Maki, little less suspicious, but still, I'm not going to rule anybody out at this point. Gonta, you've got some explaining to do as well, unfortunately. We had no eyes on him during any of it. When we all split up to go into the house, that was the end of that. Gonta, you alright?
Hey!
Gonta, are you okay? He's not been okay this entire time, though. And no one's checked on him.
You're so
Are
dumb.
you still depressed about Miu? Come on, don't be such a Debbie Downer. Shut up, Kokichi, leave him alone.
By the way,
Oh, Gonta, I want to know what you think. Rare I know, but who do you think is the culprit?
Gonta don't know.
Gonta not know. Murder already happened when Gonta wake up.
How'd this happen?
He still feels like he was sleeping. I wonder why. Why'd this happen? Why Miu killed? Gonta not understand. Gonta not understand anything.
How can this be?
I feel like this was all too much for him. He didn't understand anything about the virtual world. Now he feels like he was in a dream. Poor thing. He seems all over the place right now. Man, he can't think at all when he's like this.
It's true.
But Gonta doesn't seem to be lying. I'm pretty sure he's telling us the truth. Well, I guess a big dum-dum like Gonta doesn't have the brains to lie in the first place.
Hey!
Hey, don't talk about him like that.
I'm disappointed.
I'm disappointed in you, Gonta. When I first met you, I thought you'd be more useful. Checkers, stop it. Shuichi, slap him.
Sorry!
I'm gonna kick you right out the window.
Gonta, idiot!
Gonta's sorry. Gonta's sorry Hinoko could protect me. Stop. It wasn't your fault. Shuichi, tell him. Say something.
Hey!
Man, none of these kids say the right thing at the right time, I'll tell you what. If you feel that bad about it, stop blaming yourself. Help us find the culprit. This is the culprit's fault anyway, so pull yourself together and help us, okay? Gonta, can you help us? Come on. Okay. Gonta, understand. Checkers, that was almost nice of you to say if you hadn't said the shit before.
Gonta do his best.
Gonta do his best. Gonta definitely do his best this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Now Kokichi's encouraging him? I don't even know anymore. This is way too back and forth for me. I really don't understand what Kokichi's thinking. When do we ever? You're still here. Do you have anything to say? Hey there, I know you're busy with the computer, but I want to go over what we learned from investigating the program.
Okay.
Oh, you want to use the computer? Go right ahead.
Alright. How do we use the Xbox? What program information was listed in the text file? According to the file, the Killing Game simulator was based on the Neo World program. In the simulator, objects can't break. Your 5 senses are connected to your avatar, but your avatar cannot be harmed. Damage inflicted to your avatar will be transferred to your real body.
Okay.
That's exactly what Miyu told us. If your avatar takes fatal damage, your real body dies of shock. In other words, fatal injuries in the virtual world are fatal to your real body as well. Does that include things like fall damage and stuff? You gotta think about it like an MMO. I don't recall Miyu ever telling us this. She wouldn't just forget to tell us. Was she hiding the information on purpose? I definitely think yes. We just have to figure out the reason why. Physics are also the same? There isn't any warping or quick transportation methods, so if physics are the same, then fall damage is a real thing. You can only use your avatar to get around. That's about all that's written in the text file. The other piece of evidence I found interesting is the login logout record that Monotaro found. Right. Okay. This is gonna be important. It recorded all the times we logged in and out. Excluding the victim Miyu, everyone only logged out in and out once. So no one secretly logged out and logged back in. Which means Kaito. He logged out before any of us, but it couldn't have been him. The program itself has also been modified in a few ways. We have to wait for Monotaro to finish his analysis for the info. This is going to end up being like case 1, where we relied on the pictures and we're probably going to get them at the last second like we did those, I bet.
Oh, all finished? Alright, I'll keep on analyzing the crap out of this program. I'll let you know when I find something.
Oh boy, okay. We still have Miyu's body, but we're almost out of time, so I'm going to save that for the next one, because honestly, I really don't want to see it, and this game has thoughtfully kept her out of view, even on the screen, because it's gruesome, you guys. It's hard to look at. From what the time of death indicated in the Monokuma file, Miyu was killed while we were in the virtual world. And I'm assuming while she was there as well. What's this? There's something on the seat. It's a small bottle. What the shit? I feel as though I've seen this before. Stop it. Stop it, they're not gonna do this again. In DR1, recall, someone died sitting in a chair from poison. Is that what this is implying? Miyu's in the chair, and we didn't get to look at her body yet, but it looks like she was strangulated or something like this.
Oh?
This is yours, right, Shuichi? It does look like the bottles that were in our room.
Huh?
Mine? No, I guess it's not yours, but it is from your lab. That's right. This was in the Ultimate Detective's lab.
Right?
Yeah, it's that poison. Maki said that something like this was gonna happen too. You know about this? Yeah, he's been up there probably. I already checked it. We're in a killing game, you know? If there's poison and tricks prepared, of course I'd investigate them ASAP.
That's...
Is that... It's not so I can use them. I check in case someone else uses them. Well, it's also good to know what's around. I mean, we've checked the warehouse multiple times. Is that really true?
By the way,
Did you see the label on the back of this?
Huh?
The label? According to the warnings here, this poison's pretty lethal. It becomes neutralized once it's mixed, so it has to be taken directly. This is almost the same thing. But when it's taken directly, the victim will immediately die, even if they sip only a bit. Which means you could get it in the victim's mouth open, you could kill them instantly. I can't imagine a better method of killing someone who's logged in.
by the way,
I should tell you what symptoms the poison causes. It causes a small blood vessel under the conjunctiva to explode, which makes the whites of your eyes turn blood red. Bloodshot eyes? That's important. Well, that's about everything. I'm doing a good job. Maybe it's time you acknowledge me as your partner.
No.
I thought you remembered you saying that you didn't want me to be, or you didn't want to be my partner. He did say that at one point. Well, did I? Well, sometimes I lie without thinking about it.
Huh?
God, he's so compulsive.
anyway,
Anyway, who brought this? Do you think the culprit did it? Who brought the poison? Okay, that's bad. That looks bad for Kaito, because he was here, and he could have gone and gotten it in the time frame since she died at 6:30 and he was out at 5:17. That's bad. But I do know that the poison was left on that person's chair. Oh, it's Kokichi's chair. But they could be framing him, which would be easy to do because we all hate him. We have to look at this objectively, as much as I would like him to be the culprit, because, you know, I don't mind. Small bottle of poison. I do mind. I don't want any of this to go wrong. Ah, crap. This is bad. Okay, so what we're going to have to do is investigate more and Miu's body in the next one. All right? Ooh, I think this investigation is going to take some time. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am, and I will see you soon in the next one. Toodaloo.